Welcome back. It's 112 needed by the Eagles. Manojacharya will start. And so things are on the way here. We've seen 111 posted by Manhattan Yorkers, and surprisingly Rizwan Mazar. Is that Rizwan Mazar? It appears that he's come to the middle. I don't think it's Rizwan.
No.
Ball cracked into the offside, so we'll kind of confirm that. I know Rizwan Mazar and somebody had the same short number.
The other guy.
And so that's Guru Murthy. That is Guru Murthy, Ashwat. Guru Murthy. And so it's always a bit of issue there. So we'll take Ashwat. Ashwat is the man on strike. And so 3 dot balls so far, Matt. As Matt, tell us what happened in less than a minute. What happened to your Philadelphian games?
Well, the New Jersey Stallions made it 2 from 2, making light work of the Philadelphians, who are now 0 for 2 to start their season off. Stallions won by 12 runs, but the game was pretty much wrapped up much sooner than that deficit will probably tell you. Devish Roy Prashad played a bit of a blinder of an innings towards the end that saved a bit of run rate for the Philadelphians, but still it was the Stallions all the way.
So not a good ball here from Manojacharya. And folks, we'll just try to let you know it's Ashwat on strike, not Rizwan Mazar. We'll sort that out.
It's none of them, it's Sankarana.
Might be Sankaran. Quality delivery, so that will complete the first over. It's none for none. Oh, let me go tell him.
Sankarani just turned her off.
Let me go tell him. It's a new guy. He's doing his best. A white guy. He's learning the game he wants to score.
So Dhruv Pawar into the attack. And off the mark is Mahesh Ram. Gets Vaibhav Sankaran back on strike. Faced a maiden over from Manojacharya. Another good delivery here from Dhruv Pawar. So Sankaran has struggled to really lay bat on ball. Offensive again, so a slow start this for the New England Eagles. Dhruv Pawar has kept things tight. Vaibhav Sankaran has faced 9 balls. It's yet to get off the mark. Edged and just over the head of the field and will race away to the boundary. So after 9 balls, Vaibhav Sankaran is finally off the mark with a boundary.
So 5 for no loss. Seen a good start here from Dhruv Pawar. Things are on the way here. We've seen a bit of a, not a big score posted by the Yorkers, but those runs will have to come. And you win a game by getting one more than your opposing number into the offside, and Sankaran can't score, so the second over comes to a close. It's 5 for no loss. The guy is trying, but it's amazing that sometimes when you're a little unsure and the team is right there, he's positioned so nice. So Manager Charya will continue. And ball steered into the offside. Mahesh Ram goes up to 2. Six for none. Vaibhav Sankaran. He played a good hand yesterday, Matt. He's a quality player, but they're faced with the uphill task of getting 106 from 106 ball. Run a ball here. And while T20 cricket, it may not sound like it's a lot, but we've seen here in these pitches on the east, you've got to bat well. And you've got to navigate well, you've got to bat well, you've got to come up with plans to really do almost run a ball, capitalize on poor deliveries, the odd boundaries, but you've got to make up your mind and come to dig in on these surfaces. Not easy. And that is why we've seen the spinners do so well, because the batters will have to come up with good techniques also. And we've seen the spinners exploiting the conditions, that's one, but maybe also exploiting the lack of technique on a lot of the batsmen that we have seen. Not a good delivery from Manager Charya. And Mahesh Ram remains on 2. Vaibhav Sankaran, he's on 5. We saw a shot through the onside a little while ago. That was really the highlight of what we've seen so far. Here is the captain, Manager Charya. And caught behind. So a very good catch by the keeper. And the first wicket falls. Mahesh Ram is gone. It's 7 for 1.
Yeah, finds the edge, does Manoj Acharya. And removes Apurva Maheshram. Karan Vasodia behind the stumps for the Manhattan Yorkers completes the catch. And the Yorkers, despite a somewhat of a low total, are fighting back here against the New England Eagles. Adil.
One comes to the middle. Matt Adil Shawan picked up a 4-for. And so he's added 4 onto what we saw yesterday. 4 for 25. Can you believe that? Not it's unbelievable, but just letting you know, because Adil, we've been seeing him for quite some time. His first chance at the minor leagues, on the minor league stage, and he's picked up 1 yesterday, he's picked up 4 today. And we saw yesterday he was batting really, really good. Give it away. And so he comes out here with Sankaran on 5, and they've lost Mahesh Ram. And Drew Pawar into the offside and hands a strike over to the left-handed Adil Shawan. So looking to turn into the onside, taking on the body. So your good friend Jafin Carver. Do you know how long he takes to put his hands up? Into the offside, in and out. Looks to be, is that Danish Patel?
Acharya.
Manoj Acharya, the captain.
Yeah.
He puts one on the turf.
Yeah, routine chance this, especially for a player like Manoj Acharya. Really should be holding on to those. The captain of the Yorkers would have been even more pressure on this Eagles lineup. Being 2 down, remember? Well, pulled away, good shot. Good looking shot from Vaibhav Sankaran. Races away to the boundary. Just a shot that'll release a bit of pressure on the New England Eagles. We mentioned that they were off to a decent start yesterday against the Stallions and then fell away. Shot like that from Vaibhav Sankaran certainly gets some confidence flowing. But Manoj Acharya had a golden opportunity just the ball prior.
Swing and a miss, and so does the keeper. And we'll wait for Jatin Carver. Signals a bye. And so that is taking the score up to 14 for 1. So could be another extra here. In fact, wides. Signal by the umpire. So 16 for 1. We're just about closing off over number 4. And so that will complete the over. And so 4 gone is 16 for 1. 96 to win from 96, so that's an even figure. Adel now Shawan. We talked about their last game. We saw a big knock from Vaibhav. Sankaran, who got 38. But interestingly, Matt, 3 players on the team made 10. And that's kind of, I would say, maybe a little bit unique. We saw 10 from Adil Naushawan, 10 from Mahesh Ram, and 10 from Rishikesh. Big shot from Sankaram. He's a quality player. And he hits this one out of the playing area. Gone for a big maximum.
Yeah, lovely shot off the bat of Vaibhav Sankaran. Straight down the ground. Very good form. Massive strike. And yeah, we mentioned Vaibhav Sankaran was one of the only players on the New England Eagles that was able to mount any sort of fight back against the Stallions. Scoring 35 or somewhere in the 30s. Pulled away again. Fielder out there will take the catch on the second attempt. So Vaibhav Sankaran, 6 and out for him. Manoj Acharya gets the wicket. Chattapaliyam out on the boundary, holds on after a juggle, and it's 23 for 2. Suddenly the Eagles are back on the back foot.
Yeah, lovely shot into the onside, but not enough. And a good catch in the end. Good execution. Pranav Chattapalyan holds on for dear life. So, couple of wickets fall. 23 for the loss of 2. As their best batsman from the last game falls. Sankaran gone. And he's gone for 16 today. Saw he made 38 yesterday. And it looks like Rishikesh Budugum walks to the middle. It's 23 for 2. So Budugum comes to the middle. And straight away he gets off the mark. And by not only 1, but he picks up a couple of runs to get off the mark. 25 for 2. And along with Adil Naushawan, they will have to mount a fight back here. They still need 87 from 92 balls. They've still got deliveries remaining, and they will have to make sure that they can build it up and carry this game deep towards the 20th over. Or if they could get those runs before, why not? Manager Charya, we talked about, he was one time with the Stallions, but has now come across to the Yorkers for a couple of seasons now and has been at the helm. And so he will come into bowl to Rishikesh Budugum. Rishikesh Reddy Budugum. Looking to on drive, ball taking a leading edge, gets a single. And that will complete the 5th over. So 5 gone, it's 25 for 2. Five overs gone. Is this a bowling change? We'll wait and see. Number 4 has been given a ball, and that is, it looks like Preet. So Preet, the off spinner. And Matt, the New Jersey area continues to bring out a lot of young talent.
Yeah, it's really a hot spot for cricket in this country, New Jersey. Particularly, as you mentioned, in the young talent, plenty of academies, plenty of young talent being showcased from the New Jersey area. Preet was one of those a few years ago.
So Yasir trying to make up for a little bit of a misfield in the offside. 2 runs to Budugum. 28 for the loss of 2. They need 84 from 89 balls. This is the 6th over. 3rd bowler to be used. Matt, what we have seen on this surface today is like we've seen a lot of turn. The spinners have been able to really get a lot of purchase on this surface. And so the batters, well, batters who like to probably play through the line of deliveries and who likes the ball to come on, it might struggle on this surface in which you're asked to really come up with plans to play the turning ball. We've seen the spinners really rule. Today another good one here. Budugum is beating all ends up. And the ball goes through to Karan Basodia. Karan Basodia played a good hand when it was his turn when he batted earlier on. Top scored with 28. Swung away. Good shot here from Budugum. And he picks up a boundary.
Yeah, good shot off the bat of Rishikesh Budugum. Nicely played. New England Eagles will... It's not a lot of runs on the board, so they'll just look to keep this sort of pace going, not lose wickets, and get these odd boundaries here and there. We know Rishikesh Budugum is a quality player.
Yeah, we saw him last year. Quite impressive at Mercer County. And he's that type of player. I was just talking about being able to counterattack the spin. And we've seen him before bat spin pretty well. And it's interesting, you're asking the batters not to do too much against the spinners. You're asking them to run a ball. 6, 7 runs and over. I'm pretty sure that 1 or 2 bad balls you're gonna get.
Yeah, and that's about all that's required at this stage, even less than that for the New England Eagles.
So Adel now Shawan officially into the onside. That will complete the power play period. And after 6, it's 34 for 2. So they might have no fight there. Venom guy. Rahul Mishra has been given the ball. And he comes in here with 78 to win from 84 balls. Another finger spinner, another slow left arm orthodox. We've seen so many of them.
Yeah, it started on Thursday. 2 days big. All the way 130 matches. It's on either Mon or or on Creek Cup. We'll have the whole schedule.
So Mishra will come into bowl to Adel Naushawan.
130 rounds.
Yeah, we talked about the poor deliveries. That one should have gone. That one should have traveled out of the park. So you'll make up back for those. Good ones. So Mishra, fourth bowler to be used. He gets a ball that is signaled wide by the umpire. And so 76 to win from 83 balls. Yeah, ball into the onside and they go through for 1.
They'll play next weekend. Next weekend we only have 2 matches. New York they have local league finals.
So ball driven into the offside. And another single here off the bat of Adel Naushawan. So we come down to 74 to win from 81 balls.
So 12, 6 games. Weekend 5 they'll all be in weekend 6 performance.
Yeah, quality delivery here from Mistra. We have seen 4 in the over so far, so
Here, 6 teams and
Manhattan Yorkers
generally 6 teams.
trying to defend 74 more. Made 111 when they batted into the onside. They're running well. And so 39 for the loss of 2 in the 7th over.
No, that's Austin is a different. But they play in right now or no? It's done, right? Yeah. Who sent for
So that's what they do. That's why
Houston, we have 2. I don't know who it is now.
Dallas, we have 1. Oh my goodness.
So that will complete the 7th over. So 7 gone. It's 39 for the loss of 2.
Yeah, I did one.
Like a parameters.
Preacher will continue.
Takes a week people like this.
So everyone's last game.
Yeah, ball pulled into the onside.
Yeah.
They'll
So that's their local.
go through for 1. So 40 for the loss of 2. They need 72 to win from 77 balls.
Carolina Warriors. I was wondering if any of you guys are possible
So we come down to 72 to win from 77. We talked about both of these teams are looking for their first win. One will get that. And the team that loses here will lose their second game in 2 days.
So I might this guy.
Ball takes a leading edge
He has played for the USA team as well.
and goes up into the offside, but no harm done.
The fact that they can do their own league, that kind of just kills me.
Still 72 to win.
Been using iPhone?
Yeah.
Can you drop in that picture?
Yeah, good looking shot from Adel Naushawan over the head of the bowler. He has gone up to 6. Budugum is on 13 and still got some ways to go. 71 to win from 75. Yeah, ball driven into the onside. You get the feeling that Burgum has a good hand on what needs to be done.
No, one is good, man.
He's been working the ball around.
This is for reference.
We gotta be mindful of those dot ball. We saw in the previous game how the dot ball percentage perhaps was the reason why they lost. You gotta knock it around. You've got to score. You gotta hit the odd boundaries. Slashed away from Naushawan, and they're gonna come back for a couple of runs. And so 2 more runs here for the New England Eagles takes them closer to their target. They need 68 from 73 balls.
To see from last year, because
with an asking rate. Let's equal it up to about 6 and over. So pretty even for them.
At the moment, I'm trying to work out if I can get.
Yeah, guided away here by Adel Naushawan. So that will complete the 8th over. And after 8, it's 44 for 2. 44 for 2 at the end of 8. Continues Rahul Mishra. He's given up 5 in his first over. He's here to defend 67 more from 72. We're beginning to see a partnership forming. 22 so far between Naushawan. Straight down the ground. Gone for 6. So that's what I'm talking about. Knock it around and then knock it out of the park.
Yeah, and certainly Adel Narshawan and Rishikesh Budagum seem to have kept good tabs on the run rate today. Look at that from Adel Narshawan. Straight down the ground. And this is good. This is very good from the New England Eagles. Clearly some words were said amongst each other as a team after that yesterday's defeat. And we mentioned the amount of dot balls, the way they just allowed pressure to overcome them. Maybe as a team it was just a sit down and think about how can we prevent that from happening? How can we manage to find ways to keep scoring? Even if it's not boundaries, how can we find a way to keep that run rate from getting on top of us?
Yeah, I gotta tell you that it's interesting. You see, Adel Naushawan, the experience he brings to this team, it's showing in his batting. He's not too rash. We saw yesterday he might have given it away. Yesterday he was rash. But you've got to knock it around and then knock it out of the park, which he's done. 7 in this over so far. Oh, that's a lovely sweep. Into the leg side. Beats the man and gone away for 4. So perhaps this is the big over we are talking about. 11 of this over in 3 balls.
Yeah, and both batters now beginning to open up a little bit. We know Rishikesh Budagum is a very good sweeper of the ball. He's a good player of spin. That ability to play the sweep. We've seen the reverse sweep at times from Rishikesh Budagum. That one just the conventional sweep away to the boundary for 4. So this is it for the New England Eagles. The way Rishikesh Budagum and Adel Narshawan have carried on, this is about the way forward in terms of this chase. 56 more to win from 69 deliveries, just under 5 and over. A few more overs like these without the loss of any more wickets, and the New England Eagles are well on their way.
And Matt, what I've seen, judging from the first game I saw on this pitch, is that we've got these big overs, but then the batsmen go into a shell again. So this is a good opportunity with the 11 runs in this over. We've got a couple of balls. You've got to score runs off these balls again, like that. Could come back for a couple of runs. And Budagum, he's not afraid to play those sweeping shots.
You need so many. You only need for the event.
All he's got to make sure he doesn't get hit on the pad, because we know it becomes a risk.
We go through rise even.
58 for 2. This over's gone for 13.
On 5 runs. They hired 100.
And Mishra has given up quite a few in this over. We've seen a good knock from Rishikesh Budugum.
80, 90 of them come to purchase 20.
And ball defended into the offside. Should have looked to probably get another single there. That's what I'm talking about. Still too many dot balls played, not only for despair, but what I have seen in the earlier game. 58 for 2 at the end of 9.
So they're rise worldwide.
This is a branches on Saturday. Like, they are branches on Saturday.
Where it is.
Well, it's a Caribbean things in India, but it is in like Caribbean things.
So they're basically locally managed.
But on this boat in England, you and the lost.
That's what I thought they were UK roads.
Crazy how fast it's doing. But I think when I have a look at example of but I did a course in radio broadcasting. During COVID, that's when I did all my sports stuff. Rather than just sit at home, I said, let me try and follow my dream.
Was COVID big?
It was. I did it.
Because it's so
Pinchage.
isolated.
Correct.
So
But also,
8 for 2.
yeah.
9 overs gone.
you know, for every
Adel now Shawan on strike. And it looks like Preet Shah has continued here. Ball dabbed into the offside. And they go through for 1. So that equation comes down to 53 to win, Matt, from 65 balls. So Chattapalliam comes into the attack. And haven't seen much of Chattapalliam, Matt. What do you make of him?
Yeah, I've never seen him bowl before. Pranav Chattapalliam into the attack. So again, I mentioned this in the Stallions and Philadelphians game that pretty much every team is loaded with spin at this venue. The Manhattan Yorkers are no different, particularly in this middle phase. We tend to see the spinners really dominate this phase of the game.
And the good thing for Adil and Budugum, they being left and right, they are going to present a little bit of problem for the line for the bowlers to work with. But you've got to pace yourself. Still, we're looking for a boundary. Oh, there we go. Well, long chase here from Manoj Acharya. And this could be a couple of buys. Ball getting by the wicketkeeper. In fact, a bit of bottom edge for Adil Naushawan. So he picks up a couple of runs. Ball passing Karan. And so 50 to win from 62 balls.
Yeah, got to the finals. Highest run scorer that year in the league.
Wide is the call from umpire.
2019 didn't play.
Jatin Carver.
COVID happened. 21 got here. And 22 got a chance to.
Oh, lofted into the offside. This is good batting from Adil Naushawan. You look at the shot and you think it's hitting in the up. It's not good, but he places these shots. He's deliberate about them. I've seen right in the same innings, he's just tapping the ball over the bowler's head. It's a safe shot.
Yes, certainly a strategy being played to here by the New England Eagles. Both Budugum and Adil Naushawan have understood the assignment and what is required. So, end of 10 overs, 64 for 2.
So we're back for more cricket. 48 to win from 60 balls. We've seen a good knock from Adil Naushwan and Rishikesh Budagum. Both batters in their 20s now. 41 run partnership. Yasir Mohammed has been given the ball and he comes in here with 48 to defend from 60 balls. Last 10 will come into bowl to Adil Naushwan. Naushwan is having a very good minor league, I'll tell you that. Yeah, punishing shot into the offside. Can't beat the fielder. Wonder when you bowl short, Matt, with time, don't you go for those big swing into the onside?
Yeah, but I think just trying to be as calculated as possible and risk-free are the New England Eagles. First ball from Yasir Mohammed. Maybe don't want to take too much of a risk on him.
It's good. This is a developing product, right? It's a grassroots product, so it's not.
So when we look at what we have seen as we come down to the close of second day of competition here,
We also ask
seen the Philadelphians losing a couple of games.
it's only 6 teams.
Somebody will lose here. Titans, we saw, lost a bit earlier. They lost by just 2 runs. Brian Shun was given the big responsibility to get 2 off the last ball, and we saw he held out in the deep. So a couple of losses for the Philadelphians. A team here will lose for the second time. And you've got to give the batting side the advantage in this run chase, Matt. 45 to win from 57 with Budugum and Adil Naushwan pretty well set. It'll be a shame if they should lose this one from here, the Eagles.
So now here for this region.
And what we have seen so many times, you lose game because you lose a wicket, and that wicket brings 2, and that the 2 brings 3, and then next thing you know, you're scampering with your batting lineup, and the run rate goes up. And we know once the run rate in this part of the country goes up to about 8 and 9, it becomes extremely difficult.
The other thing, if we get the best time, what's the price?
68 for 2, they need 44 to win.
3 years ago.
Yasser has gone for 4 in the over. Yeah, into the offside. This is good batting. They're still keeping the scoreboard ticking.
Not a great throw there at all. Will allow them to come back for an extra run. So this is all greatly helping the New England Eagles. Over from Yasir Mohammed has just been all singles and then a couple of runs. So that's about exactly all it needs for the New England Eagles.
For his people, probably, yeah, but for Bonner, he's probably the biggest guy.
Yeah, punched into the offside. The over comes to a close. 11 gone is 70 for the loss of 2.
He also plays for the US side.
So 11 overs gone, 70 for 2, 42 to win. Budugum on 23. He's played a good hand. 47-run partnership. And ball played into the offside. They go through for one. So Matt, 48-run partnership. In fact, 49. They come back for a couple of runs. So things are beginning to fall apart here for the Yorkers. Maybe the body language is telling them it has been a long time. They haven't picked up a wicket. 49 runs away. And look at that. It's a good ball from Pranav Chattopadhyay. And so they need 40 to win. And Matt, when we talked about going down the leg side, so that's 50-run partnership. Has he signaled a wide? Yes, he does. And so that's a 50-run partnership.
Well, fit down. As long as we don't bring in USA. Bring them technique.
And as a team, as this is early stages of the competition, but still, if you start losing too early, then the competition becomes a long one for you, eh? They need 39 to win. Good delivery. I talked about the turn and the bunks that the spinners are getting on this track.
Chattopadhyay is getting a fair bit.
Yeah, I haven't seen both pitches now. I want to think that this pitch has a lot of turn, but look at that. Placed nicely. Yasser has a lot of running to do, and so 2 more runs there to Budugum. He goes up to 27, and the target comes down to 37 to win.
We have
Yeah, play in the miss. So 12 gone. It's 75 for 2. They need 37 to win from 49. 75 for the loss of 2. Come down to 37 to win from 48. Yasser Mohammed come into bowl to Adil Naushawan. We've talked about a 50-run partnership. It's 52. Up into the offside. And they come back for a couple of runs. So another good-looking shot from Adil Naushawan. He goes up to 26 mats. He's played a good hand. He's having a good minor league.
Yeah, he's played a good hand here as Naushawan, accompanied by Rishikesh Budugum.
Yeah, and the understanding of Adil Naushawan, you got to give him so much credit. He seems he's on top of things out in the middle. And the fact is he's facing up to a player who's on the international circuit, Yasser Mohammed. And so far he's allowed himself with his skill and his experience to ride the situation pretty well. Into the onside. Lost a bit of control, I thought, with that from Rishike Budagun. Went a little too low. But thankfully, the fielders are out deep. And the equation comes down to 33 to win from the next 45 balls.
There's 4 out here.
Correct. And then when I look at the because as you mentioned,
All the big.
and then
Yeah, into the onside, sparsely. Side of the ground, hardly people on the onside. Yasser has decided to put a packed offside field for the left-hander. And now the field changes over. It becomes a packed offside field for Bodogum. Yeah, the wicketkeeper having a conference with the bowler, but nothing beats yesterday, Matt. We saw off the last ball, the batters having a conversation in the middle. Game nowhere in sight to be won. I'm still wondering, what were they
Yeah.
talking about? I plan to ask them.
I wonder what that conversation was as well. We get a single here, so has Yasser Mohammed?
Bowled the dot ball.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. He did. It was the final ball of his first over. So just checking, he's only bowled 1 dot ball, so they've seemingly found things very easy to just rotate strike off of Yasser Mohammed. And just growing into this chase now, Bodogum and Adil Naushawan just perhaps easing their way through things. This will be more runs here. So another single.
So 13 gone, they need 30 runs to win. It's 82 for 2. 2 balls. They need 30 from 42 balls, 82 for the loss of 2. We've seen a big partnership, 59, Adil and Rishikesh Bodogum. So Pranav has been given a long spell here, Matt. Two overs, no been done for 11. Yeah, looking to go into the onside. Doesn't go too well here for Adil Naushawan. So they need 4.3 and over. They're going at 6.2. So that tells you that they've done well in getting the current run rate better than the required run rate. Couple of runs there for Adil Naushawan. Good looking shot. He picks up a couple. And the equation comes down to 28 to win. So the action continues tomorrow morning with another 3 games. It will be day number 3. And tomorrow we will see the NYC Titans. Early morning game for them, 10:30. They'll take on the Yorkers. And then the 12:30 game, we'll see your boys, the Philly, in action again. They'll take on the Eagles. And then in the afternoon, Somerset Cavaliers. This is a good one. Somerset Cavaliers, they'll come up against the Stallions. And that should be a cracker of a game in terms of result. Both teams already with a couple of wins in the bag. And so tomorrow they will square off. So a virtual final there. We'll see which team will get to the third win the quickest. And a good way to find out is to put the 2 teams that has picked up 2 wins so far. So we'll be waiting for that. Big appeal from the umpire. He takes a long time. Keep appealing. Now says umpire Jatin Carvier.
There's some loud shouts.
I think he's been given.
Yeah, I think eventually the decision has come.
So Rishikesh Budugum finally goes, and a big 62-run partnership comes to an end. And Budugum falls for 29. And they need 27 to win still from 36 balls. So the wicket of Rishikesh Budugum. Take a look at that. Yeah, he was dropped kind of in front. It's hard to tell from here. We are kind of not behind the stumps, and the umpire has to lean and peep and watch. And that perhaps, yeah, the bowler was in front of him, but he consulted with the square leg. He may have had to check if the ball came off the bat mat.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think it was initially an LBW shout that went unheard because the ball had played, but then Rizwan Mazar is offering a chance, and it's been dropped. So Rizwan Mazar has come, and there's only one thing on his mind, and that is for the New England Eagles to get out of here with 2 points as quick as possible. Offering a chance straight away. And in the end, it's just a couple of runs, so the captain Rizwan Mazar looking to maybe put the finishing touches.
I don't think they ran 2.
Swung away again. And what a save. Able to recover well. Did they run at all after that Skyer?
I don't think so. Mazar was all confused. Mazar ran down and ran back. Not even crossing. But we'll confirm that. 85 for 3. As the 14th over comes to a close, so they need 27 to win.
So Yasser Mohammed. In fact, not Yasser Mohammed.
Power.
Continues. Yeah, Dhruv Pawar. It is. Rizwan Mazar swings away. Can't find the gap. So it'll only be a single.
Yeah, Rizwan. Rizwan is trying to get out here. He wants to earn that couple of points and get out of here as soon as possible. Maybe the boys have plans. CPL tonight, Guyana and Trinidad. Now Shawan has played a good hand, 25 to win. Adil goes down the ground. Danish Patel comes around, man. Danish Patel batted a 6 today. They had a decent knock considering they decided to try some other options. And so 24 to win from 33 balls. Rizwan Mazar, when he bats, it's always an exciting time. So folks, if you're planning to go to the kitchen, wait. Don't go yet. You go after this ball. Let's see what happens. Rizwan Mazar, very exciting player. He's already played some exciting shots. Oh, look at that. Put down by the fielder, and Rizwan Mazar survives again.
Yeah, the fielding has not been great at all from the Manhattan Yorkers. Number of catches put down. 2 off Rizwan Mazar. And maybe just a sign of the body language dropping a bit from the Manhattan Yorkers.
Yeah, they've been outplayed here by the Eagles. And now you get the feeling that Rizwan Mazar, he's come out here to top it off. Seen a good knock here from Adil. Now Shawan Mati, he's having a good minor league series. I gotta tell you that. Bowled well, batted well yesterday, and then today he picked up 4. So even before the dust is settled on how good he's bowled, he has come and played what could possibly be a match-winning innings here. As the 15th over comes to a close, 89 for 3. They need 23 from 30 balls. Couple of big swings from Rizwan Mazar, and we're out of here in a flash. 89 for 3. Rizwan Mazar finally tees off and made sure no one gets a hand on this one. It's gone for one of the biggest 6 we've seen all day.
Yeah, well, Rizwan Mazar. There's really only one mode for Rizwan Mazar, and that is attack. He's a savage ball beater around the region. And in prime opportunity with 17 to win from 29 balls. There's only one thing on his mind, and that is to wrap this one up as quick as possible. Net run rate will be an important thing at some point. Might as well stay ahead of it now. And especially with a heavy defeat yesterday, look to bring some of that back up.
Yeah, Yorkers will have to get their act together. It's not easy to go into a tournament and you've lost your couple of games. You'll have to pick yourself up. It's going to be a long weekend here. Another catch put down. So Rizwan has given 3 chances in 9.
Yeah, and that time, when high up in the air, Yasir Mohammed running in, and he's a very safe fielder.
Yeah, you get the feeling that the body language is beginning to take its toll. It's not easy, A, on the verge of losing your second game, and B, when things haven't happened as you would expect them to do. We saw a big partnership between Adel Naushawan and Rishikesh Budugum that may have taken the wins out of the Manhattan Yorker. A big 62-run partnership, so that alone could be a telling blow. And then we have seen Rizwan Mazar come and attack them as if he needs 10, 11, and 12 runs and over. And in return, they dropped him 3 times. So the 16 comes to a close. 16 to win from 24. 16 to win from 24. So we're back 16 to win from 24.
Power.
Oh, Rizwan Mazar finally gets hold of this one. And this one has gone a long way into the car park. Gone for 6.
Humongous hit from Rizwan Mazar, all the way into the parking lot. And what a strike off the bat of Rizwan Mazar. When he finds the middle of the bat, it goes a long way. We've seen a couple of huge 6s today. We saw one on the other pitch. Jesse Singh struck a massive one. Now one from Rizwan Mazar. 100 comes up in emphatic fashion for the New England Eagles. And I think Rizwan will probably be looking to finish it in this over. Only 10 more to win.
Yeah, why you would run a single there, Rizwan? The spectators need entertainment. The millions watching around the world needs entertainment, right? Yeah, 7 off this over. 103 for 3. Yeah, wide is the call, so a couple of wides will be tacked on here. It's 105 for 3. They need 7 to win. Rizwan on strike. So we come down to 6 to win from 21. Rizwan Mazar on 18. Adel Naushawan is on 33. And it looks like the New England Eagles will take care of Manhattan Yorkers, and Eagles will put points on the table tonight. Naushawan on 31. On 33, sorry. And this one tugged into the onside, can't score. So the Yorkers will have to get back to the drawing board, and they will have to plan. We saw Derek Narayan in the team today. And they come back for a couple of runs. So now Shawan goes up to 35. This is a very good 35. And I thought that with Rishikesh Budagum, they may have set it up. They need 4 to win.
Yeah, Adil Naushawan, very good knock from him. Very responsible, very timed well. Understood what was needed. He mentioned got a lot of support from Rishikesh Budagum, and now the finishing touches from Rizwan.
So it looks like Manoj Acharya, the captain, hasn't given up. Marks his run, Matt. And wants to run in here. How often do you see the fast bowler? You need 3 or 4. Most of the time, the fast bowlers don't even bother to really bowl another spell, start another over. But Manoj Acharya thinks that there's life in this game, and he has forced the batters to go get a helmet. Rizwan Mazar has asked for the helmet. And he will get ready to come into bowl to Rizwan Mazar. Could end in this over. It's 108 for 3 in the 17th. So they need 3 to win. Adil Naushawan is on 35. Rizwan is on 19. And we come down to the latter stages here. It looks like New England Eagles will score some points here. Yorkers will go winless in 2 games. And the Eagles ran into a big team yesterday, man. They ran into the Stallions. And tomorrow the Eagles will play the Philadelphians. Oh, guided away. A couple of runs here could tie the score. And in fact, it's going to run close to the boundary. And look at that. So the game is done. If they go for 3, game is done. So that is it. And so, folks, the New England Eagles, they win by 8 wickets. So that's the end of this one. And so, let's see. I mean,
The quick score was not just something. I don't know what this is.
well, they've run 3. I think this should have been the end there. Oh, they ran 2. Well, can't be. It was Adil on strike. I think the game is done actually. So anyhow, scores are leveled. And the action continues here. So scores are leveled here. Rizwan Mazar on 19, Adil Naushawan on 38.
How the front thing,
So the New England Eagles on course here to win by 7 wickets. And into the onside. So this could be curtains here for this one. And so Adil Naushawan comes out with 38 not out. Rizwan Mazar on 20 not out. And there you have it, folks. New England Eagles, they win by 7 wickets. So match summary. We talked about the Manhattan Yorkers. Vasodia made a fighting 28. Danish Patel and Deep Patel 18 and 16. The bowling. The pick of the bowlers now Shawan 4 for 25. Mahesh Ram 1 for 16. And Noman Iftikhar 1 for 11. New England Eagles in batting. We saw a good knock from Adil Naushwan, 38 of 39. Budagum 29. A big partnership of 62 between the pair, and Rizwan Mazar putting the finishing touch towards the end. So folks, New England Eagles, they win by 7 wickets, the first win of the tournament. And Manhattan Yorkers, they've lost 2 games in a row. We'll be back tomorrow. 10:30 we'll see the Titans taking on the Yorkers, and 12:30 we'll see the Philly takes on the New England Eagles. And in the afternoon, a big one, Somerset Cavaliers will come up against New Jersey Stallions. On behalf of the entire production team led by Dylan, we want to say good evening from Albany, and you'll hear from us in the morning again. Until then, goodbye and good night.